Well, before we even get into it, let's go
Try.
ahead and get the second part of the story.
Oh, there's more.
And again, the second part of the story is a little special because it's not the OP that's telling the story. It's not even the father that's telling the story. It's from the guy who actually knew what was going on because he was involved in the story.
The
Reddit,
village.
it's my time to shine. I had to make a brand new account to not reveal anything personal. I know exactly who this is. I know the kids and the dad. Those kids were raised by a wolf pack. When this pathetic waste of oxygen abandoned her kids, basically anyone and everyone who had a passing relation to the dad stepped up. His mom moved in for the first year to help with the babies. Neighbors, friends, and relatives all donated or bought kids stuff for them. Clothes, diapers, toys, anything he needed. One of his friends manages a restaurant and he brought them unused food almost every night. I work at a bank, so I had nothing useful to contribute other than money and time. One of our buddies runs a mixed martial arts gym and he has a kids class that starts after school. So he takes them in after school until their dad gets off work. Whenever the kids need a babysitter, 2 or 3 rowdy men show up to be horsies or punching bags for the boys and tea party guests for the little girl. One of our other friends is a lawyer. He helped his dad gain custody and advised him through the process. OP's parents are rich and they always offer money to help. I knew it! I knew it! I mean, strictly speaking, this doesn't actually confirm that OP's parents were bankrolling OP's parties in Europe, but come on guys, we know the truth here. I knew there had to be a reason why the dad wasn't allowing OP's parents to be involved in the kid's life, and this makes perfect sense. Okay, anyways, back to the story. That way, OP's parents can't use that leverage in a future custody battle. He didn't even let them introduce themselves as their grandparents, so they can't claim a relationship. Their dad is doing well now, and those kids don't want for anything. Every Sunday night, he hosts us to watch football and hang out with the kids. His daughter delights in serving everyone, and they're so much better off without this witch.
The guy that's reading this is just hilarious. Can I just say that? He's
The only thing
hilarious.
that I don't like, because me and Foxy said it at the first part of the first part that was read.
It's
I
what?
don't like that he made the decision of she's a Karen, I guess you would say, because he uses the Karen voice. So he sort of messes it up for me. He never told me that he was going to take full custody. I was like, you already made your decision, so don't mess it up for everybody.
I guess
But
that's more an entitled
yeah,
voice, which
or
is
the title was Karen entitled.
right.
Yeah, that's not that far off on either one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
But let's keep in mind that
Way to go, the village. Way to
That's what
go,
it.
that wolf pack. I love it.
the grandparents knew.
Yeah, and yeah,
I'll say it even if you don't say it because I don't like that. We need to have concrete evidence of it. Come on.
they
If
knew.
you look at this guy who struggled for years, because we can sit there and say, well, they're 10 and they're 8 and everything. Okay, they're 10 for 10 years. This dude needed a community to help raise these children. For 7 of those 10 years, this woman was globetrotting around the world. Where was her money coming from? Because you ain't gonna tell me she from her
Mom and
savings.
dad. Well, it came from mom and dad, whichever way, whether it was a savings account that she had, or they were
No,
just,
they was flowing her money every week.
here's the card, you can use it
Yeah,
wherever, darling. Come on.
Yeah, they got rich people problems.
Yeah.
well, this is first world problems. I get that, but we also kind of remember that first world problems affect third world problems, so to
Hmm.
speak. And this father stepped up. Thank you so much. He didn't bail. He didn't throw in the towel.
Yep.
He didn't give up. This is his children. He was thrown a curveball and he handled it. Blessed to the community that stepped up and helped them get through these 10 plus years and more. It ain't over. Like the
Right.
story, we hear the story now.
They'll be there.
It
Still.
ain't over yet. I mean, we got 10 plus years, kids. We got the teenage years to go through. We got the college years if they decide to go to college years to go through. We got it. They decide not to go to college, but go into the world and work and everything else. We got those years to go through.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we worried about little Richie Rich over here who ain't got to go through none of this stuff. That's why I said 18 is the best time to go, look, this is what the deal was. This is what happened. You ain't got to poison them. I don't know why everybody got to poison anything. Telling the truth is hectic enough. Just flat out tell the truth. Your mother left us when you were in the crib. These people that you see every day came to our rescue and helped and supported and guided and loved you, and we got through it with them. Here's you're 18 years old. You're an adult now. You have to make your own decisions. Here's her phone number. Here's your grandparents' phone number. You make the decision if you want to deal with them or not. I will support you whichever direction that you want to go.
Yep.
And be done with it. And be prepared. And I hate to say this, but I just got to be real. Be prepared for heartbreak, because as much as you would hope, no, I don't want nothing to deal with her and everything else, you also may have to deal with, man, we really did struggle. These people are rich. I don't want to struggle no more. Bye. You may need to prepare yourself for that.